Palia is a free-to-play MMO life sim adventure game, which is currently in open beta. You might be thinking, open beta? Doesn't that just mean scam? Well, not necessarily. After playing this game in closed and open beta, I would like to go over what I liked and some concerns I have as the game moves forward. So I'm going to kind of go over the main features that I think makes this game promising. This is an MMO, so gathering is a must. I like the way they do it here. We have a few levels of trees to chop, a few levels of ores to mine, bugs to catch, and animals to hunt. I really enjoyed the mechanics of each type of gathering, with the animations, not amazing, but decent for now, and the rare items and animals you randomly find, like the Proudhorn Sernuk, which can be quite challenging to hunt. Where this area is lacking though, is variety. The trees almost all look the same with the exception being a glowing tree, and this goes for mining and hunting as well. In the future release, I would like to see more variety in these areas. Now let's talk about the map. There are two maps, both being large open areas where you can gather, talk to NPCs, and do quests. Both maps look good and are decent in size, but I would like to see more areas in the game, which will lead to another topic we'll talk about later. For new players, there's still plenty to explore and treasure to find on the current maps. The plots are like your headquarters or your home base. This is where you'll do all your farming, building, cooking, and crafting. You can also decorate your plot however you see fit. I think they did a good job with the plot system overall. Another thing I like is all the progression will not be wiped once the game is fully released, or at least that's what they say for now. With all these systems in place, you need to play for quite a while before you run out of things to do. So as far as monetization goes, it is a free game, so right now they only have cosmetics for sale, and I'm hoping they keep it like this. But they do have a mechanic regarding your plot that concerns me a little. When you build buildings, there's a timer. For the first starter house, it takes 8 hours to complete.
Why?
Crafting and cooking have a timer as well, but it's shorter and it will lead to progression whether you sell what you cook or you use it yourself, while the house is purely for decoration. There's no reason I could think of why they would do this other than a possible boost microtransaction, or you would pay to remove the timer. Maybe I'm missing something, but that's how I see it. And honestly, I don't think they're gonna do this, but I just want to put it out there, and I think they should remove the timer for building altogether. This is really just a nitpick though. Another gripe I have with the game is the character creation. There is not a lot of variety, and it was honestly really disappointing, and I hope in the future they add more customization. My biggest concern with the game is that it's claiming to be an MMO. Right now, when you're running around the maps, there are only 24 other players on the map at the most. This still might be considered an MMO to some, but I would really like to see this number go up, at least in the main town. And another issue I see with this is regarding communication. There's a server chat, and you can whisper to other players. I think there should be a local chat, where when you type, there's a bubble of text above your head. Many MMOs already do this, and I think it's really needed here. I didn't go over any bugs or performance issues, as I see them being fixed as the days go by. But don't expect a flawless experience, as the game is still in beta. Also, there isn't any combat in Palia, but I'm not really going to count that as a negative, because I know that isn't what they're going for. This is meant to be a chill, relaxing MMO, and I think they've done a great job of that, honestly. Maybe in the future they might add something like that, but for now it might not be for everyone, especially with the lack of combat and PvP. But if this game does interest you, it is free to play, so why not try it?